Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Look ahead line Sunday night, week 8. Here we go. A little late. I had it planned for like 10:15 or 11:15. And then it was still going on a little bit. And then I realized I didn't have any of the lines updated. So I was like, you know what? I got to get all the lines put in here for tonight's show. So, got to do that. Let's see here. I got a lot of Mr. Numbers going crazy. He loves Jackson Dart. I guess he's a new Jalen Brunson, Aaron Judge in Mr. Numbers' life. Oh, my goodness. This man. He's possessed. I appreciate all the comments, though, on the channel. All right. We wrap up tonight. Niners minus 128 winner. We will take it. 6-0 day of NFL football. Is that what we just accomplished? Rams under winner, Kansas City winner, Cleveland under winner, Patriots winner, Philly winner money line, San Francisco treat winner. And then we had Cincinnati on Thursday night. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7-0 week for us. I will take it on the heels of 6-3 last week? I don't know. 13-3, a good run in NFL football. That's what we needed because college footies have been 500. But we got a lot of comments. We'll hit the comments and then we'll jump into the games and be on our way. Man, only freaking 5 people watching? No, it is what it is. What am I going to do? What else is going on here? I guess there's more cooler shows on. It's all right because you know where to come for winners. We've been doing well for 5 years here. You know why I love look at lines? Browns under 41. There you go. Yes. Clemson minus 10. Yeah, well, let's see, Mr. Numbers. Clemson was minus 10. The quarterback is ruled out, and it goes down to 3. So there's that. There is that. Again, Mr. Numbers likes to point out a loser. I always say sometimes you get a good number, sometimes you don't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't do a college football look ahead, but I do college football on a Sunday, Monday, putting games out. And the guy was hurt. Who knew he was hurt? He was minus 10. Yes, it was. Well, not a look ahead. It just that was my bet on a Sunday, Monday. Stop Gio's in the house. Jays Dodgers parlay winner. We'll see the cashier tomorrow. Jays parlay. The Jays won the series. That's all over. When's the World Series start? No, they didn't. So the series is tied. Okay. Mr. Numbers living in his own world. As usual. Here we go. He's got jokes. Gio's here waiting. Taking the Jets plus 6 versus the Bengals. No. Well, why would we? We're not taking the Jets plus 6 because if you had $2.99, you would already have the Cincinnati Bengals minus 135 because that's what I'll be selling as a top play next week. That's what we got. We got the Bengals minus 135, Mr. Numbers. You're late to the ball game. You'll be taking plus 6 or laying 6. People who follow me have the Bengals minus 135. There you go. For $2.99 for a month. You went 7-0 today, and you got the Bengals next week minus 135, and you have Kansas City minus 4, I believe, for next week, and the Colts minus 11. We'll get to these games. Again, the poors will always be poor, Mr. Number. You'll never get ahead because you don't have $2.99 because you're too busy worried about a loser on Clemson. Pats versus Brownies. We'll get to all these games. Stick around, Mr. Numbers. We'll get to the games. Here we go. 11 minutes late. Here we go. Moneyline Raquel's in house. Michael B. Championship run starts at 3. What's that? What championship run is that? Mr. Numbers. At least Mr. Numbers is here. No one else shows up, but appreciate everybody coming in besides Mr. Numbers as well. Let's go. Thursday night, Vikings and the Chargers. We'll get right to it here. I wanted to take Minnesota, and it was there was a 3 out there earlier, and I thought about it because I was like, you know what, Chargers didn't look all that great. I thought, you know what, they're down a little bit here. Maybe they got a little bit in the tank, come back, score some points, and make it a little more respectable, and they didn't have it. Minnesota, we had Philly today. Just because after being embarrassed on Thursday night, you're going to show up the next game. I don't know if Minnesota – the Eagles didn't look all that great. 2.5, though. You're telling me that the Chargers don't deserve like a -3? Like, I know that's like the old staple, -3 for home field. Worrisome. Now, will I bet this game? I don't know. Do I have it up now? No, I do not. Do I lean Minnesota? Yeah. Do I want to bet them? No. This isn't me all over Cincinnati like we were last week on a Thursday night spot. Here's Mr. Numbers Jets. We got a -135 on Picks and Parlays and Sports Memo and Sports Capping. 2.5 on Gambler's World. No money lines on those sites early for Gambler's World. Sometimes Tony's pick as well. But yeah, here we are. -6. Makes sense. Although I'm going to say this. If I get a Tyrod Taylor sighting in this game, I don't want to lay 6 with Cincinnati. I got a 135. I got under 3. I don't want to lay 6. Nope. No, thank you. Now, I'm not going to put the Bengal pick up there and have Mr. Numbers buy it for $44.99 or $24.99. It won't be on there, but it'll be recorded as a win or a loss on the sites because it's been up there for a couple days. Next game up, your San Francisco 49ers won here. I haven't taken them. I'm thinking about taking them here against Houston. I'll tell you where I'll definitely be 100%. I'll probably do it after the show is over. Under. The Texans' offense still has problems. The defense is all right. Nothing special. They're playing Monday night, tomorrow. Late game in Seattle. Short week against the Niners. Again, the Niners aren't in the best spot either off a Sunday night game. Under. I might take San Fran. Under 100%, 43.5. Bears and the Ravens. Lamar back. That's why we see 6.5 here. Total a 50.5. This is, you know what? I did the DraftKings 50.5. It's 49.5 everywhere else. I don't know why I just took this 50.5. I should have looked down the board here. I'm on the live at Odds of Logic here. It is 49.5. I don't want to take the Ravens simply because even when Lamar was here, they were losing because the defense is bad. 6.5. We're going to come in and be like, oh, Ravens just got to win by a touchdown. Now, do I think the Bears are a good club? No. I don't like the Bears one bit. Got the under for the Bears for the season. Only 6.5. I lean that way. Am I going to get there? We'll see. Miami and Atlanta. Didn't look good today for Miami. Tua Tagovailoa turnover. Plenty of interceptions. What do you have, 3 more today? Do you want to lay 7 with Atlanta? They scored 10 points. Let's look at this Atlanta team. I said this. We were talking about this on Wager Talk today. Me and Jesse Schuler were talking about this game, and I said, I got San Fran. I said, what? Atlanta. Last time I saw Atlanta on the road, They lost to Carolina 30-0. You beat Minnesota, who benched their quarterback after the game. You beat Marcus Mariota. And why? How good's Washington? They lost to the Bears at home, and they just got trucked by the Cowboys. This is a good team now. Is Miami a good team? I don't think Miami's a good team. You're going to lay 7 with the Falcons? Get the hell out of here. Where is the... I got the lock for when people say there's a lock. I need a clothespin for my nose for these stinky games. Buffalo 7.5 Carolina. Is this Buffalo wins here now? Why? Because it's their bye week? They're going to get right on the bye week, come in and win by 10? I see the 7.5. It's pulling at me. Come take the 7.5. I put the Bulls. Should be the Bills. Let's notice that. See. I want to lay the 7.5. You know I like it. 7.5 opener. Everybody's going to run to take that half as they're taking it now. I see some 7s on the board right now. As Penny's got a 7.5. Before 411's got a 7. Everybody's gonna take that hook. Not I, said the blonde man. Mr. Numbers is Giants catching a 7 spot here. Total 44.5. I'll tell you what. My first inkling was I'm going to take Philly here if it's 7.5, or 7.5. Revenge. Fresh like pie. 2 weeks ago. I thought they'd come in and beat Minnesota. They did. Wasn't a great game. Giants. I didn't love them. I like the spot for them. Extra rest from Thursday. Denver coming back from London. Long flight. But they were off such a terrible game and kind of like a blast of two things coming at each other, right? Team off of a terrible performance. Team off a huge upset. Extra rest, yes. Travel for the other team. I'm glad I stayed away. This game here, I do not know. I want to say Giants. I want to take the Giants here because I think the Eagles are not a good. The crazy thing is Dallas might win this division. How crazy is that? I had Dallas winning like 6 games this year. I thought they were done. I thought the offensive line was bad. Defense. Dallas is going to win this division. One more before we get to the comments. I see them mounting in the comments section here on YouTube. We'll get to them. Browns and the Patriots. A 7 spot, total 40.5. Pats off their big win today. Revenge-minded. I like the Browns here. Again, there's a difference between 7.5 and 7 for me. A natural 7.5, I'm going to take a favorite. 3.5, I'm going to take the favorite in that spot. 7s, I'm going to take a dog. Much like the Giants. Give me Cleveland. Cleveland still plays defense. Patriots back 3 on the road. Yeah, they're happy to be home, but I think not that it's a flat spot. The Saints game was the flat spot. Bills win, big win on the road, and then go in team that fired your head coach. The Saints was the flat spot, and they got through it. This, to me, is just they're going to overlook the Browns. Everybody's going to be like, Browns are bad. Still play defense. And they love their coach. Give me Cleveland. All right, comment time. Knicks locked to be the finals. There we go. Michael B. And my guy, Marcellus, telling him, stop it. 1 and 2, Niners bailed you out. It's all right. Sometimes you have a losing day. It happens. Cleaned up on NFL. Yeah, we had a good NFL day today, Joe. We'll take it. Mark, I must be the most famous chokers. Chargers. Colts are for real. I got to tell you, Ninja, I thought the Chargers were going to win. I thought it was a spot for L.A. Nope. The Colts. We could say they're frauds. Haven't beat anybody. You know what? You beat who you play. And then when you get to where you got to go, we'll see how you do. Right? But then I call the Knicks are a lock this year. Only Cleveland stands in the way. 7-0. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Numbers. I needed to get 7-0. Did he take a future? Who knows? Pacheco, Oliveira, anytime. Teddy Parlay, I remember because I was starting both of them. Yeah, Olave scored 2. And I said for the Olave, I said, man, that guy, I don't even know if the guy had scored a touchdown this year. Maybe he won. Giants lost the game. I'm going to watch the tape and see why they are so stupid. You're flashing back to the last 40 seconds of the game, and you're not looking at the spot where Denver took the lead there, 34 whatever, and then 30-24, whatever the case would be, and then you get a pass interference call, and you take a lead there. You know. Bengals money line in a parlay. I'm shocked. Bengals money line. I mean, what can go wrong? We're going to take Cincinnati minus 275. All right. Ninja likes the Lions in Seattle tomorrow. Yeah, I got 6 hours show up late. I was late. You know what? I didn't have the lines loaded in. That was a problem. I see the chat. I'm here. I was running on things. Give Higgy credit. Look at lines is helpful. Well, thank you. Can never bet Wentz, but the Chargers look lost. I don't want to bet on Wentz as much as I'm just betting against the Chargers. I mean, 2.5, they're not even laying 3. So who's glitched? What's happening? Tyrod Taylor starting for the Jets. I mean, what sources? He played the second half. Sources. Mr. Numbers listen to FAN. I don't know if they've been good. Dan Rant's in the house. Good to see Dan. How you been, Dan? All right? How's the season treating you? Bears actually a good team. Coaching help. I would take the points with the Bears. Yes, we like the Bears here. I do like the Bears with Baltimore. Miami is awful. I'm not laying the 7. I'm not doing it. 7.5, by the way. Now there's 7.5s popping up. New numbers coming up. Hardest game for me to choose is Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Green Bay way better. Pitts overrated, but it's a Pittsburgh spot. Dog at home, big game. That's where you want them. Exactly. We're going to get to that one in a second. 2 will give it up there a mess. Quinn Ewers maybe getting a start this week. Who knows? If Cleveland can bury the fish, the Falcons can. Yeah. Let's go with that. Carolina all day plus 7.5. Bills defense is not good. I agree. But it's 7.5. I see those 7.5s, and I like laying 7.5s. Bills total over, only way go no spread. That's it. A team total for the Bills. Cowboys offense better than Buffalo, and they beat them. Give me the Panthers. It's a great way to look at games. That's great. I mean, yeah, there we go. Still no kicker for the Giants 2 years now. I was talking about Dallas all summer, to be honest. I did not think Dallas would be good, Dan. I thought the offensive line was going to be troublesome. I was worried about the running game with Williams and Simon did get hurt. Did not like the running game. Thought the defense would be so-so. I mean, it wasn't good with Parsons. I don't know how they're going to respond when he left. Pleasantly surprised with Dallas. I think they're going to win. I think they're going east. Browns money line over Patriots. Get out of here. Money line. I'm definitely going to take the points, I think. Pats all day for Mr. Numbers. No way I bet Dylan Gabriel. 116 yards day. You know, they played in a monsoon. Daniel Jones is MVP. Dark convert at 4-16 was terrific. Okay, there we go. One play. That's great. Lost today, by the way. Giants lost. Do we wait to bet the Browns on 80% public will be on the Patriots? Well, we're going to see if it goes. It's at 7. We'll see where it goes from here. You're going to know early in the week where the sharps are at. No rush to bet the Browns. People be all over the Patriots. We get 7.5. I got the Bears 7.5. I agree. Look at lines on Sundays, Adam. It's a look at line show. That's what we do Sunday nights. 4 o'clock action, Tampa Bay and New Orleans Saints. 6.5 for Tampa. We're going to have Tampa off the Monday nighter coming to play the Saints off an ugly game. I want to take the Saints here. Saints have been feisty. We talk about feisty teams. We saw the Saints at home versus Arizona or San Francisco. I mean, on the road here against Buffalo. They're not bad. As much hype as on the Saints are going to be like the worst, Saints are going to be bad. Saints. I mean, the Jets and Titans make the Saints look like a freaking the 90 to 94 Bills going to Super Bowls every year. Give me the Saints. Titans and the Colts. 14 spot up here. If you're a YouTube member, you got the Colts at 11.5. You're welcome. I don't know, 14.5. I know Tennessee's bad. Now you're in 2+ score range. Do I think they win by 20? All right, we're gonna. The Colts are just prolific on offense. It's a joke. It's like, hey, Jonathan Taylor scores, Pittman scores, somebody else scores. Like they're just methodical. Team total over. Colts, sure. Colts, whatever first half, whatever the total is over, they're going to score 20. Like again, this could be 37-10. I mean, how did the Titans score? Don't wait on the Colts. I think this line will continue to go up. Dallas and the Broncos. Again, you two people, you're welcome for Dallas +5. Now you get a field goal. With them. I'd still lean Dallas here. Listen, Knicks was great last year, but like all these quarterbacks, now you got film on a guy. You kind of know how he reads, how he plays. We see the sophomore slump, second season stuff. I mean, Dallas has been playing well. I'll give him credit. Give me the Cowboys. We got 2 more games. Let's hit some comments. I do. Well, I don't know how capital 3. I do have what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we got 10. We got 10 college football already for next week. And how many NFL we got posted? We got 4 NFL. And all the NFL, we're ahead of the moves, baby. Cincy 135, Colts 11.5, Dallas 5, Chiefs 4.5. We're all good stuff. But we'll be adding to that. We got some movement here on some of these numbers. The San Fran line is now 41.5 at DraftKings. Think it was the Saints. Why wouldn't we like the Saints in this spot? You're a guy who bets favorites. I take some dogs sometimes. I love the Bucks money line to catch 4-leg underdog parlay. Oh boy. I don't know if they have no chance. They have a chance. I'd be more happy with 6 points than I would with a money line there. Ninja says the Saints stink. I'm not saying they're a good team, but if you're going to give me 6.5 points versus Tampa Bay playing on a short week, I'm going to take it. Can you imagine Danny Dimes and Dan Jones being MVP of the league? Shocking. I just showed you how bad the Giants are. Broncos look bad today. They did look bad last week, too. They just gave up points today. Forgive me if this feels criminal throwing your college football during the NFL show, but you and your viewers, bookmakers didn't put down the crack pipe of college football. Mississippi State, 7.5 at home. Texas. Yeah. I saw that, Dan. That's a I'm trying to figure out, is it because of the way they lost and there'll be a bad flat spot for them? How does Texas lay 7.5? That is, I'm not, makes no sense to me here. Again, Mississippi State, bottom feeder team. But we had them last week. Last week, it was yesterday. You want to give me 7.5? Is it still 7.5? What time's this game? Give me a sec. I had a rotation number. Now I got to put it in time order. I like the rotation order. It's easier. Texas. Yeah, 7s now. I like it. I still like it 7. I like it at 6.5. Broncos had a hangover? From what? From winning 11-10? Colts in their offense, Super Bowl. Well, easy, Ninja. Now you're like King D. MGM boost on the Blue Jays tomorrow, even money. Who's pitching tomorrow? The Gausman? The Gausman signing tomorrow? Coyotes in the house. SF Niner. So SF Niner Day in the Wager Talk chat. Finally, someone else going to contest. But I'm coming back this week for another jersey. I'm running out of clothes. Hopefully, nobody gets in. Nobody gets in the contest. I don't get it. I mean, if I rolled it back on picks and parlays and winners, whiners, maybe more people would get in. I'd throw it out on all the channels, but I don't know. They're not my channels anymore. Look at the line. Magic Lane 8.5 to the Heat on Wednesday. Thoughts? I'm a Magic guy. I like Orlando this year. I do have 2 NBA picks up. This is great today until the Niners game. I probably stopped hitting. You had Atlanta today? Why are we betting Atlanta? It wasn't much as a hangover spot as it's a bad travel spot. And the Giants had rest. That's what we said in the show. Did you watch the show this morning? Haven't seen Mr. Numbers forever. Oh, they know each other. Could be flat, but we can't win them all. I'm betting it and doing NFL money line. And Mississippi State, Kentucky yesterday. Yeah. Again, how Texas look against Kentucky? They're worse. I think they're worse than Mississippi State. Been a while. It's the market. Juice 7.5. I'll take the juice 7.5. Haven't seen you guys. Look at these guys going back and forth. Could be a bullpen game. I'd still bet on the Jays. This is where the ends fall flat on their face and fall like a cheap lawn chair. Well, I mean, if you get to a game 7 ALCS, I don't know if that's falling on your face. I mean, you're in game 7. You gotta do something right. Game 7 ALCS. I'm not going to complain about a team. I had the Niners. I see the Falcons kicker to kick one more field goal on a parlay and need a Kittle TD. No Kittle TD. I had a Bourne TD. Didn't get there. Michael B. head in the bed. Mr. Number still watches Tim's show or All Sports. Nick left them all alone. Nick here we go. Sunday night. Let's wrap this up. Packers and the Steelers. We mentioned this early in the show as well. Green Bay 3-point favorite here. Total 44.5. I like the Steelers. This is a Steelers spot. Right? This is the spot for Pitt where they win a game. They played Thursday. Crazy game. Pack off of a bad game themselves. Obviously, they were they looking ahead? Was it more of Arizona playing a little sparky after last week's new quarterback, possibly? But as much as I like the Packers sometimes, not here. I mean, we had Arizona today in the show. I'll take Pittsburgh again this week. Monday night game. I see this is all over the place, this line. I see 4.5s. FanDuel has 9.5. Bad Rivers is 5.5. Superbook has 11. We got it at 4.5 on the site the other day. And this is, to me, this is a KC spot. I had KC today. I think KC is back. I said this the other day. The Ravens win. On top of that, they didn't beat Detroit. They had a chance to really extend and show the offense is back with a good win over the Raiders. They did that. They dropped the 30 spot with Brown and Schuster and Rice and Worthy, Pacheco, Hunt. The offense now looks like it's an old school, like the old Kansas City offense, where they had trouble scoring 26 points. They're getting a 30 now. And the defense is still pretty good. You like this Washington team? Again, the Falcons. I mean, this is, you beat this crappy Washington team who lost at home to the Bears. You lost the road to the Falcons. Dallas just trucked you, and now you got to play Monday night in Kansas City. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Washington. Good luck. Do the Packers look that good? Huh? Exactly. Take the Steelers. I agree. Mr. Numbers does not like Jordan Love. I agree. Packers. Why are we the best cappers? We should be the ones selling picks. Here we go. You can. Get on. Plenty of sites have little contests. Coyote. Ask Mr. Numbers this year. He goes to Tony's picks. Tony picks come right on. He puts the link out there. A lot of people say you can be cappers. You can go on. Go on the show. Yes, Mr. Numbers bets for fun. It is fun. I don't bet for fun. I bet for money. It's a hobby. Not for me. It's life. Niners, Houston. Niners win plus the points. Darlene, it's a low number, though. You're getting a point. So, actually, 1.5. So, if you're taking the points, what do you think? The Niners could lose 24-23? I mean, I think the Niners win. I like the Niners. I hope it's Mac Jones. I told you to take the under. Now it's coming down. We gotta get on this under now. We gotta wrap this up and get on the under. Oklahoma -3.5. Ole Miss really gonna play back-to-back roadies off UGA and then cover 3 having normal. I was looking at that game because you're thinking. Because it was a 3 and I saw a 5 on that game. And I was confused because now it's up to 4.5, 5s. I could get into Oklahoma. Don't have time for a show? All right. Well, listen, he does it 9:30 a.m. He just wants to see that you're a real person to come on, and then he'll put you on a site. Crypto, whatever. I don't think Saints is a good spot with Tampa Bay. I think it's a great spot because Tampa Bay is playing tomorrow night, so they'll have a short week to prepare for a division rival. You know, things to focus on. Well, listen. That's fine. But when you miss your number, say anybody can do it. You could do it, but you have other things to do. Here we go. All crypto talk. I don't know. Crypto. Cleveland beats the Patriots, Darlene. I like Darlene's thinking here. I like the Browns too, Darlene. We're going to hold off though a little bit here. We're not going to take the first number here on the Browns. We're going to wait. Well, maybe we get 7.5, Darlene. But we gotta be ready for it. We got to be ready. All right, listen. We got to wrap this up because I told you to take this San Fran line when it's 43.5. It's already coming down. So we got 42.5s out here now. 41. So let's go. Let's get in these here. Got to get them for myself. If over 6 hours, I would definitely tune in. He won't come on. I sent him a link to come on live. Super Bowl, other times. A lot of times I say come in the chat. Here you go, the link. He will not come on. Dallas does not have a good defense. No, they do not. Timmons, that'd be funny. Mr. Evans says, go Jays. I got them for a nickel parlay. I'm saying take the points with New Orleans. Take the points plus 6.5. I need to look at lines for college football. I have I got what? 3, 6, 9. I got 10 games for this weekend coming up already. Well, actually starting on Tuesday. So Darlene, I like the points, Saints plus 6.5, and we like Cleveland and the points as well. All right, now we took that 9er total for ourselves. Let's load up on the site for everybody. Want the people to win. We want our followers to win, especially when you're on a 13-3 run in NFL. Let's go. Yeah. I don't much as think of it as look at lines as getting opening numbers. I mean, I have the summer numbers for game of the years. Mr. Numbers hates Razor. We know you hate Razor. We know. All right, we're out of here. 40 minutes. Enjoy the winners. Back Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.